suspecting that an attempt is to be made to steal the 2 white horses stabled at the carnival, Greg Sanders again assumes the identity of the mysterious Vigilante. Finding that the guard has been overpowered, the Vigilante daringly engages his attackers and...
You missed, Lefty. I thought you were a good shot.
That deputy shot the gun out of my hand before I could fire.
Nice shooting. Thanks a lot. The Vigilante's heading this way.
We'd better duck.
I got an idea. Tie the end of this rope to our trailer and stand by for my signal.
But I'll find out.
This is X2 speaking.
Report to me immediately.
Very well, X1. Wait here, Lefty.
Betty Winslow and George Pierce will be at the Motion Picture Company's location today. They'll be riding the white Eravanian horses presented to them by Pierce's house guest, Prince Hamil. I still want the Winslow girl's horse.
There'll be a lot of people out there, and it doesn't look like a good chance to get it.
The fact that the horses are exactly alike should suggest a method.
Yes, I believe I understand.
I trust that you do, and will see that the mission is properly executed.
I will.
That's all.
What's up, Silver?
A little trip for you and Murph, Lefty. Out to where that drugstore cowboy, the Prairie Troubadour, is doing his stuff on that movie location.
and say hello to Greg Sanders?
I'd rather not. I don't want to start that movie director yelling about people on their location again. We could watch from here.
Anything you say. Let's put the horses in the shade.
Have you ever seen two more perfectly matched horses?
They're perfect twins.
Greg, in this next scene, Joe knocks you down and runs to his horse and rides out fast. Now, I want you to pick yourself up, do a trick mount, and out after him. You get it?
I got it. Let's go.
Now, Rosita, we won't need you in this next scene, so you can relax.
Well, have you had enough?
I think so. I've decided that riding is more fun.
Let's go. Oh, you heard, Betty?
No, I'm all right.
Well, that was a strange thing to happen.
It certainly was. Say, for a drugstore cowboy, Greg can really handle a horse, don't you agree?
That troubadour's all right. Anybody lose a horse?
Thanks a lot, Greg.
You're welcome. Nice work, troubadour. When you going to learn to saddle a horse correctly, young lady?
I can't imagine what made my saddle slip that way. Say, do you see what I do?
Why, yes, that's my saddle blanket. If I'm not mistaken, that's my horse and not yours, Betty. Somebody must have switched saddles, but apparently didn't complete the job.
Why would anyone want to do that?
That's just another one of those questions, Betty. It's in line with all the other mysterious things that have been happening. First my stable's burning, and then you almost being killed that day in the trailer.
I wonder who's behind all this.
Well, let's not worry about that now. Think of me. I've got a picture to finish. Here.
Switching saddles on those horses sure worked out, right to the letter.
You boys crow too soon.
I don't get you. We followed Silver's orders. We sure did. Switched everything on both horses.
Everything except the blanket under my saddle. That little blunder started Betty Winslow to thinking. X1 wants to see you, Mr. Pierce.
Thank you. Well, I'm not going to take the blame for your mistakes. We'll all go.
warn you, another mistake like the one made this morning might have tragic results. Certain suspicions have been aroused. Do I make myself clear?
We understand, X1. We'll be more alert in the future.
You must be, if our mission is to succeed. That is all.
Well, that puts it squarely up to us. I guess you fellas know what to do.
Yeah, we know what. But how?
I have an idea on that subject.
Those to whom I've made gifts of white horses have suffered misfortune. But it'll be worse for those who fail me in this hour. 100 tears of blood. They must be found and returned to me. You, Raven, and Azar, my most trusted, will do your part tonight. Your bidding is our law, Your Highness. Part of that which I seek may be found with the horse I gave to the girl, Miss Winslow.
The animal shall be returned to you, Your Highness.
No, I don't want the animal itself. I gave it as a token of my esteem to a very clever artist. Merely possess the horse long enough to secure that which I seek. Then return the horse to the stable.
I understand, Your Highness.
Understand this also. Let nothing stand in your way. Hundred tears of blood.
That's too bad, mister. Better luck next time. Oh, say, maybe you need glasses. Where are you going, Stuff?
Oh, I thought I'd go down and have a look at Jackson's gorilla.
Oh, you better keep your distance.
I will.
All right, then.
She's in there. We must find a way to detain her while we get her horse.
Isn't very friendly, is he?
I'll say not.
Sure hate to meet him on the dark alley, or any other place outside that cage.
He's sure a mean critter at times.
There's Greg Sanders. Yeah. We better take care of him before we try to get that horse. You're right.
With those guards there, it will be impossible to get the horse.
But it's our mass disorder.
We can do just so much. He does not wish us to be killed.
Then we must release the girl.
Say, you didn't want to stay and pinch hit a while, would you?
No, thanks. Include me out. Aren't you gonna put the lights out?
Gotta leave 'em on. Bongo sure hates the dark.
See you later, Jackson.
Good night, Stuff.
That gives me an idea.
sinister forces dare even to attack the stronghold of a law? What is the meaning of this mad chase through the night? See what happens in Battling the Unknown, Chapter 6 of The Vigilante, at this theater next week.